Here's my first game in Seed 5. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the teams are getting better, if the players are getting better. And I'm going to use this video as an update video because I got a lot of live commentaries coming. Look at that manual steal. I hit Penny. Penny lobs it to LeBron James. That's a good way to start off the game. Now check out this possession. Hakeem gets triple teamed. I pass it to Penny. 2 defenders are in his face as soon as he catches the ball. That's video evidence that the speed, the spacing, it's all wrong in 2K13. My team has a lot of video evidence for this. Hopefully next year we don't have these problems. Look, here's another example. Rasheed Wallace gets out there in time, and then I waste the possession by forcing up a layup with Magic Johnson. This is the 3rd game. Giving Penny Hardaway a shot in the starting lineup. He throws a lob back on me. He gets that lob back from earlier. So I'm still experimenting with Penny Hardaway, only my 3rd game back. You have to experiment. Remember in the 6th seed, I was trying out Kyle Korver. I thought maybe Kyle Korver could fill in the void, but his defense was just terrible. So he had to go. J.R. Smith, his offense was great. His defense wasn't terrible, but I need somebody much better at that spot, much better defensively. That's why I wanted Penny Hardaway to work so bad, because of his defense. His defense is so good. I wanted it to work, but it's not working. I have too many slashers out on the court all at once. I have too many people going into the paint. And look at this move by Magic Johnson, getting fouled and won. He had to pause the game. He was mad. But I have Magic going into the paint. LeBron going into the paint. I got Wilt Chamberlain going into the paint. Hakeem going into the paint. So that's why when I throw Penny Hardaway out there, it just does not balance out the team. And look at this new move. Oh my goodness. Passed it to the wrong guy there on the fast break. So this is why Penny Hardaway is not working out. He's a great slasher. He's great off the bench. When I put him in off the bench, and you'll see in this seed, because that's what I'm going to do after this game, I start bringing him off the bench. When I put him in to replace LeBron at small forward, or even Magic at point guard, he excels. He slashes. He can make jump shots, but see, that's what I need. I need a knockdown shooter like John Starks, but I need him to have better defense and be taller, because John Starks is only 6'3", so that doesn't work. That was a bad pass, and I've noticed that since coming back, I've been making a lot of bad passes. As I'm watching these first 3 games, I've been making some horrible passes coming back, and I don't know what happened, but after this game, it's like I flipped a switch. And you'll see here in the 5th seed, after this game, I flipped a switch and all of a sudden I start playing great. I find the right lineups that are working out. I'm playing much better defense, playing much better offense. Everything is just so much better. It's like how I was playing in the 6th seed, even though I'm going up against some great teams. We got all kinds of teams in this 5th seed. We're going to be going up. That's a nice lob. We're going to be going up against somebody that has Allen Iverson in this 5th seed. We're going to go against a lot of teams with all gold lineups. It's really going to be entertaining. And look at that. That looked like a lob. Penny misses it off the glass, and Wilt Chamberlain's like, I got your back, boy. And I actually ended up playing through the 4th seed as well. So now I'm in the 3rd seed. Obviously, I have a lot of videos to make. I'm not there yet because this is only the first video from the 5th seed, but I played ahead. I advanced through the 4th seed. The 4th seed was crazy. There were no bad teams at all. I think there was only maybe 1 team that didn't belong, and here's Jerry West checking into the game. And this is why I can't give up on Penny Hardaway. Even though he's not going to be in a starting lineup, I still keep him out there, and it's because of his defense. It's just like Jerry West. You notice that I haven't really been using Jerry West much, but in the middle of the 5th seed, I believe I give him the starting lineup role because he plays so good for me in these next few games that I just had to start him. Splash Tim Hardaway. I saw somebody fall, so I said, let me throw it up. And this was a great possession. Look at Magic playing D. He saves it to Tim Hardaway. To Jerry West, I get fouled, though. And there was somebody already up the court in the crowd. Did you see him giving an autograph to somebody in the crowd, a player on his team? That's why it wasn't a clear path foul, but This first game in the 5th seed was really low scoring. Look at this. We're about to go to the 4th quarter, 2 minutes left in the 3rd, and we didn't even break 30 points yet. This is a really low scoring game. Look at my boy Jerry West banking it off the glass. So this series, it's just going to get better and better. In the 4th seed, I actually played against somebody that had Michael Jordan. Floater alert. Where was Dwight going? Dwight was trying to block a free throw shot. Did you see that? Dwight thought that he could block a free throw shot, but I did a floater. My boy Jerry West pulling up from mid-range. You see, I didn't realize. This game, I kind of started to realize that Jerry West is a straight-up beast. I don't start him next game. I think it might be the game after that, but Jerry West, he just earns a spot in the starting lineup because of the way he plays. And that's why Penny, I can't get rid of Penny because you never know. I might figure something out. You know, maybe I'll start him over Magic Johnson. I don't know. I mean, right now, Magic Johnson's playing so great for me. He does so many things. Even in my play through the 4th seed, he does as well. That was just a bad shot right there. But Penny off the bench at point guard is great because let's say I'm playing somebody that's playing his own. Instead of having Magic, I could have Penny who could knock down a 3, but I still have the height and the defense that I'm looking for at point guard. So that's something that I, can think about doing. Now, my failed experiments, they're not over because at the start of the 4th seed, I opened up some packs and I got another legend. So I tried to run him for 3 games, just like Penny, and then I realized that didn't work either. So I eventually ended up switching that lineup back. And it's funny, as soon as I did that, look at that bad pass. I thought J.R. Smith was going to stay at the 3-point line, but he cut just as I passed it. It doesn't matter. That's a bad pass, but it still gets through there. That pass was so late. I should have passed it like a second or 2 earlier, but it still gets through the defense. My 4th seed playthrough is hilarious because as soon as I switched back to the lineup, and I even think I went back to the J Smooth, the lineup that I had in the 6th seed. I was like, man, let me just go back to the winning formula. As soon as I did that, I flipped the switch in the 4th seed. So you'll see it coming. You'll see in those videos, we start off with the new player and it's just not working. And then like 4 games in, I'm like, all right, I'm switching back. I switch back, I flip the switch, and then all of a sudden I'm winning games again. It's just funny how it works. So when I start my playthrough in the 3rd seed, obviously I have Larry Bird now. Any new players, I'm going to work them in off the bench. I'm not going to start anybody. I'm going to keep the same lineup that works. J Smooth misses the lob, and that was a dumb lob because I'm down right now and I'm throwing lobs. That's something you do when you're up, not when you're down. I don't know why I did that, but I did that. And that's what's funny about watching all these videos. Dwight with the spin dunk on LeBron. Wow. You get to see all your mistakes. And the biggest mistakes is passing. I was passing like a noob when I came back. I guess not playing for like 2 months just messes your rhythm up. I will be adding Larry Bird to my team for the 3rd seed. And then, of course, I need to open up packs. I haven't done that yet, so I might get some more legends as well. But anybody new that I get, I'm going to work them in off the bench. That way they don't mess up the rhythm that I'm in. They don't mess up anything that's going on. And look at Penny Hardaway. He's like, man, don't put me on the bench, Smooth. Penny's like, don't put me on the bench, Smooth. Look at me getting put back slams. Penny's trying hard, man. Penny is doing everything he can to stay in that starting lineup, but with LeBron James, Magic Johnson, with all these guys out there, there's just not enough room, not enough spacing, not enough variety in the lineup, so he has to go to the bench. I'm not going to get rid of him because he's too valuable at the end of the game. When I need to shut down somebody in the last possession situation, I go Magic Johnson, Penny Hardaway, LeBron James, J Smooth, and then Hakeem or, somebody. Who knows? Maybe I'll add in some of the other legends I have. And this was a nightmare possession. All the offensive rebounds. Look, even on that, we can't get the ball. Come on, cuz. Look at all the time they wasted in this sequence. A leaning jumper. We finally get the rebound. Wow. So now we only got 40 seconds to get back in it. We're down by 5. I need a 3. I need a 3. We need 3s. I hit Penny. I say, Penny, if you make this 3, you'll stay in the starting lineup. Splash. That's a big 3 by Penny, even though I was lying. I was lying to Penny. I just told him that so that he'll make the 3. Here on the inbound, trying to get the steal, we got a foul. And we got to foul him again because we're not over the limit. I'm trying to get the steal. We got a foul. We send them to the line. They're going to make both free throws. So now I need another 3. And this game, I mean, it's kind of over. I just said, you know what? I'm just going to pop a 3. Even if it's a bad 3, I'm just going to pop it. Just let me just pop it. Here's Penny. Come on, Penny. You can stay in the starting lineup. Oh, no, you can't. Teasing Penny. And this is what's funny is I was trying to get a good shot. I did. Look, I take a bad shot, and the bad shot makes it splash. It's funny how it works. So my last 3 games, I've lost 2, won 1. So at this point, I knew I had to make a change. So that's why Penny went to the bench, and I flipped the switch starting in the next game. Stay tuned.